Not only is the backlash coming from the YouTube community, former Hall of Fame world champion fighter, now turned top ranked ESPN analyst, Timothy Bradley, calls him a fraud as well.
To the news and notes with you, Cop. It looks like Gervonta Tank Davis has finally chosen an opponent for his next fight.
Yeah, look, as we reported a couple weeks ago on State of Boxing, Lamont Roach, it's going to be him. You know, he was the front runner then, and now he's going to move up from 130 pounds. So it's another fighter that Tank is pulling up from 130. He did this already with Hector Luis Garcia. And now he's doing it with Lamont Roach. And really, I mean, this is a very underwhelming fight. It's hard to get excited about this one. We know what's going to happen. Sure, it's going to be another Tank Davis KO victim, just like Frank Martin in June. You know, Tank and Lomachenko were in deep talks. And there's a lot of talk that Lomachenko is actually going to retire. So Tank was willing to fight someone tougher here. I don't want to criticize him too much, but this is not a good consolation prize.
Man, this is matchmaking, man. Look, listen to me. Matchmaking can cover up. Listen, it can cover up any fighter's imperfections. I'm just gonna let y'all know that. It's just like the makeup you guys are wearing right now. You know, both of you guys look pretty, but in reality, you and Bernardo are just ugly as hell. I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. But look, this is the Tank Protection Program. This has been going along for a long time, people. They've been bringing fighters up from a lower weight class to get in there with Tank. Tank looks spectacular, but it's a cover-up. I'm going to tell you right now, I think Tank is a good fighter. I don't know how great he is, but from the looks of it and the matches that he's been having, the dude looks like a total fraud. Put him in the ring with somebody that can punch back, somebody with a great IQ, just as well as he is. You know, they're saying that they don't have an opponent for him. Yes, you do. You do have an opponent in your stable. His name is De Los Santos. We wouldn't mind, and the fans wouldn't mind paying for a De Los Santos fight, but they're covering something. I don't know what it is. Is it the power of De Los Santos they worried about? You know, the fact that he's a southpaw? You know, because Tank was doing a whole lot of talking when Shakur Stevenson put everybody to sleep with De Los Santos. But he won't step his behind in the ring and face a De Los Santos. That's the fight that everybody wants to see. No one's going to pay for this pay-per-view. I'm going to let y'all know that right now. People going to show up because it's Tank Davis. But those pay-per-view numbers that you're chasing, it's just going to be a wishing well, man. Just like a lot of the pay-per-views that we see nowadays, a wishing well. We wish we do great numbers. If you put on great fights, there will be great numbers, period.
All right, the news by Shanewz. So we just witnessed and heard Timothy Bradley's thoughts on the Gervonta Davis-Lamont Roach fight. Also, Mike Covington weighing in as well. I say that to say this. A lot of YouTubers feel some type of way, but don't understand why they feel some type of way. But in that piece, you hear Timothy Bradley speaking on matchmaking and how matchmaking can hide a lot of the flaws of fighters, and, you know, fighters can be painted to be in a certain light. This is another 130-pound fighter moving up to fight Tank Davis. There were bigger fights available for Tank, but maybe, like I said, 2025 we'll get to those fights, or could Tank continue to do the same thing. But for Timothy Bradley to call him a fraud, man, I can't wait to see Tank's reaction. Fraud is a big time, I hate to say it, respectfully. And this is coming from a peer, a Hall of Famer, a analyst now. So this probably will get a lot of traction, as it should. And I think Timothy Bradley is loving his new role of sort of becoming a shock jock type of a guy. You know, I had my issues with him for Team Tucker and Jihad. We have since moved on from that. You also had the incident where I was there in attendance when Brian Norman Sr. acted. Yes, you heard me say that was an act job. Acted like he was ready to pop off, forget it, bust a move on him. Meanwhile, these guys are in fighter meetings together. If you wanted to really do something, you really felt that type of way, why didn't you do it then? But hey, what do I know? But yes, once again, Timothy Bradley doesn't bite his tongue in calling Gervonta Davis a fraud. By all means, give me your opinion. How do you feel? Like, share, comment, subscribe. If not, we're still going to get to the motion. This is the Sauce Experience. The news by Shanewz. Media, marketing, management, consulting services. You do have options. Got it.